It's Thursday, May the 25th, and the month is coming close to the end.
I'm going to give Bob Scarborough a credit. And Bob is one of the great producers, great friends of HMC, but he's over at WTOB. And we're talking off the air, and he says the media truly has ginned up the issue on the debt and what's going to happen June the 1st. And that resonated with me because
the media gins up everything.
Yeah. But it really has created a froth that this week, and it's natural, and it's good conversation, and we appreciate it, and we want you to do it. But we've had more conversation about the debt ceiling, and are treasuries that you have us in, are they going to be good? Should I get out of them?
Cash your Social Security
check?
I
cash your Social Security? What's going to happen? And Bob is right. Media has just driven it up. So let's see if we can put it to rest and make it a little calmer for you.
Well, since 1960, this is the 78th time this has occurred. And in every case, there is a conclusion, a solution that comes from it. So I don't think this is going to be any different.
And I remember here also, I don't have the date, but it's within the last 10 years, we actually went past the debt ceiling. The credit rating in the United States was brought down temporarily.
And it was today also. Fitch lowered our debt rating.
But it did not prevent military from being paid, Social Security checks going out, Treasury bills being honored. And so it worked its way through. So what we think is going to happen, it's going to go down to the last day, the last hour, the last minute, and a can or a temporary solution is going to be laid out. It won't solve the problem, but it will be politics as usual, and it will continue. And you want to solve it, do two things. One way to solve it is let's get behind the right people who can then vote and make people in there can use good business sense. And then two, you want to help solve the problem right now. Just turn the TV off and don't worry about it.
I'm a news junkie, and I haven't watched the news in 6 weeks.
Right.
So now the Carolina Panthers are out of the NHL playoffs, so now I've got to come up with another solution.
You got to do that. But we believe everything is going to be fine. The treasuries are going to be honored. We'll work through this. We're going to be okay. And then we're going to get into June. And we looked at it. Jess gave us a report showing us we have several points of time that we have money maturing. And we will be evaluating at that point in time what to do throughout the summer. We're coming closer. You said in our radio show this morning that some reports now are showing that the recession is not going to be as potentially as bad.
Yeah, I think, and part of the reason is that still a lot of bad that's going to happen over the next 12 months, but it's almost like it's staggered. Whether it's the renewal of leases on corporate real estate, that's going to happen really over a period of time of 4 years. When you're looking at earnings, they're coming in lower, but they're not coming in as low as anticipated. So there is bad, don't get us wrong, but we do think that there's enough good that we could look towards the end of the year as perhaps seeing a time where we're going to see markets begin to go up with confidence rather than being traded in this range we've been in.
So that would mean really this summer, as we've been saying, we're going to begin to talk to you about possibly increasing the equity weighting, beginning to walk into the marketplace, maybe take some of these maturing dollars and begin to go into the stock market slowly, and we'll walk our way into it. We'll also be talking with you about growth versus the value and dividend, and which one or how to balance that out. So we're getting close. As I was with a client yesterday in Raleigh, I used Gibbs' picture. We're still hitting pause, but we're getting closer to making some moves and decisions. And Don't worry about the debt ceiling. So there you have it. Enjoy Memorial Day. All our veteran clients and listeners out there, thank you for what you do. All the people that
I would
service
put first responders in that same category. Thank you for your service there too.
All right.
So always remember, it is your money.
And your money matters.
Have a great Memorial Day and be safe.
See you next week.